Welcome. We have found the gem of a park. We are at Inverhuron Provincial Park on the shores of Lake Huron.
It's the May 24, 2024, and we have some beautiful bug-free weather, and we found the beach is back.
It is back.
The Lake Huron is a little bit lower right now, so this beach is big and beautiful.
Yes.
And wow, it is great.
And the colors are amazing. Blue sky, blue water, white sand.
So join us as we tour the park.
Inverhuron Provincial Park is about 3 hours west of Toronto. It is on the shore of Lake Huron between the towns of Kincardine and Port Elgin. It is designated as a cultural heritage park.
So where are we going?
We are going to site number 42 in Gunpoint. Immediately past check-in to the right are 4 water fill stations, and they are all threaded.
Okay, I like this. The fill spots, there's 3 that are on the left and 1 on the right. So most trailers have their fill on the left-hand side, but some do have it on the right, so they have 1 on the right, so that's good. Last time we used this thing, the threading wasn't very good, and I got completely soaked. This time, it's early in the season, but the hose is good connection. You don't even have to hold on to it. It just sits in there. Great water pressure. Very impressed. Love this park.
So we're giving it a thumbs up already?
We are giving it 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up.
Yes.
Perfect.
This is great because this park is more modern, I guess. Way more electric sites than non-electric sites. So they are set up right for it. Now, if a park like Pinery could do this, this would be fantastic.
Yes.
Hi there.
That's my boy.
He's being so good.
Jaxie had an upset tummy.
And he had a little barfy in the back of the truck.
Yes, he did.
But he cleaned it up like a good dog does.
He's a good dog. He cleaned it all up himself.
Immediately to the left of check-in, there are 4 dump stations. Hoses are all threaded.
And this is us, campsite number 42 in Gunpoint Campground. The beauty thing about the campsites here is they are all, pretty much all, very level and flat. It is very easy to level off. I didn't have to use any blocks or anything like that. It's just nice and level. And it's gravel covered, easy for laying things out. There's a lot of privacy here. All the sites are angled. Your truck usually covers your driveway, and the rest of the site is pretty much covered by greenery. Even now, it's the May 24 weekend, so the trees aren't completely fully in. We still have a lot of privacy here.
Inverhuron has 3 campgrounds with 224 electric and 18 non-electric sites for a total of 242 sites. Gunpoint Campground has 76 electric sites. Site 16 is barrier-free. Lime Kiln Campground has 68 electric sites and 18 non-electric sites. Holmes Bay has 78 electric sites. There are 8 cabins on their own bay. There are 2 barrier-free comfort stations with flush toilets, showers, and laundry facilities between Gunpoint and Lime Kiln, and between Lime Kiln and Holmes Bay. There are 4 more with just flush toilets at Gunpoint, Holmes Bay, the cabin area, and the beach. There's a day use area that has the 1 kilometer sandy beach, picnic shelters, on-leash dog beach, boat launch, volleyball court, and playground. There are 4 trails. The 4-kilometer chain trail is a loop along the shore and through the park that is ideal for hiking or cycling. It is rated as easy. The Maloney Trail is a 1-kilometer loop, hiking-only trail off the chain trail, and it is rated as easy. The River Trail is a 3-kilometer loop, hiking-only trail along the Little Sauble River. It is rated as moderate to difficult. The Tulip Trail is a 0.5-kilometer linear trail alongside the main park road for hiking or cycling, and it is rated as easy.
Let's check out the park. Located next door to Bruce Power, which is a nuclear power plant. In 1975, they decided to close the park to camping because of Ontario Hydro opening a heavy water plant next door. In 1998, Ontario Hydro decommissioned the heavy water plant. In 2005, the park reopened for overnight camping. It rebuilt, opening in stages, with Gunpoint being the first campground to open, then Lime Kiln, then Holmes Bay. In what used to be the group campsites are 8 cabins. Depending which ones you get, they either have 2 bottom bunks with singles on top, or a queen with a double and a single bunk. They all have table and chairs, a little mini kitchenette with fridge, microwave, and coffee maker. They also have gas fireplace. Outside, there'll be a picnic table, fire pit, and gas barbecue. In between them is a mini comfort station. All of them overlook the water, which is on a little rocky beach, but it's amazing.
This is the main beach right here. For the last few years, this has been a much smaller beach due to the high water levels, but the water levels are down, and it is a really nice big beach. There's 2 boardwalks that used to be the access points to get to the beach, so they didn't want you walking through the dunes. But both of those boardwalks are blocked off and are just observation points now. So they looked like they made a path through the sand, through the dune, to get you down to the beach. And that's what I'm on right now, right next to the boardwalk.
So this is kind of the hub of it all. At the end of the beach area, you have your boat launch, the dog beach. Right behind me is the free public storage for your stand-up paddleboards, canoes, or kayaks. There's plenty of parking and some washrooms right over here as well, along with a beautiful beach.
Welcome to the dog beach at Inverhuron. It's a big, beautiful beach. Takes you all the way back to that platform back there into the boat launch. So it's a huge area for the dogs to play. They need to be on leash when they're on land, but you can let them off leash when they're in the water.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed by you. So hold me tight through the night. It's just us two, me and you. Oh, oh, I can't believe you love me. Oh, I just feel so lucky. Oh, still can't believe you love me. I hope it never ends. It's being more than friends. Yeah. You know I'm here to stay every single day. Yeah. So hold me tight through the night.
It does smell nice in here. Fresh pine.
I can't believe you love me. I just feel so lucky. Still can't believe you love me. Falling into your arms, dancing up in the stars. Oh, where I'd rather be than with you. I can't believe you love me. I just feel so lucky.
So this grandmother cedar is estimated to be of approximately 400 years old. It has a circumference of 12 feet and a diameter of 4 feet.
Can't believe you love me. I just feel so lucky. Still can't believe you love me.
About 1 kilometer south of the park on Albert Street is Fin City Fish and Chips. So if you like the English style fish and chips, this is the place to come. You can even walk to it, ride your bike. We were hoping to come and sit out at the picnic tables so that Jax could be out with us. Turns out it's too early in the season. The picnic tables aren't out right now. So yeah, that didn't happen. But normally they've got a few picnic tables with umbrellas out here. It's a pull through. Look who's joined us. Our youngest Allie has joined us. Hi, Allie.
Hi. Yay, Al. Hi. It's a beautiful day today. A little misty, but perfect.
Here's a beauty stick.
It burns. Keep an eye on it. Skip it. Yes, I put it on both sides. I knew I was missing something. I even brought it, but
Meat eater, huh? Yeah, you don't want to put them on the other sides, they'll fall all off as you're trying to put it together. Allie,
yes,
let's see, how is it done? How do you do this? Is this perfect or what?
perfect.
Can I see the other side? Wow! Normally I hide the bad side, but there is no bad side there. Good job, you're the pro on this.
Thanks.
What happens when us coals get hot?
I can't.
You can say it.
I can't.
What happens when us coals get hot?
We start cooking.
Awesome.
You hear it?
Ooh, nice. I do hear it.
Oh, there we go. Nice.
Not bad.
Mine looks a little bit runny. Maybe because I cut it too soon after taking it out of the pie iron. I have to let it cool because it's super hot. But it always works out good. See, it's falling apart. We'll just shove it back together. Yum! It's one of Allie's favorite meals.
Yes.
24 long
Yes.
weekend.
Here's to everybody getting together again for another May 24th weekend.
Yes.
Down the hatch.
Cheers!
Cheers.
It doesn't go down the hatch.
How is that noise? Oh my god. Okay. These cups are a little deep, aren't they?
Yum. Yeah. And they're little.
Oh.
Cheryl used to have a little spoon. She'd stand up.
Yeah, I don't have that
Gotta
many
give it a little
spoons.
squeeze.
Oh, does that work?
Yeah.
Connie just went and cleaned that sucker right out with one swipe. We're at the shoreline for a famous Lake Huron sunset. I don't think it's going to be that great because there's no clouds in the sky, and normally the sun shining on the underside of the clouds is what really gives you the great colors. But we'll see how it goes. Got a time lapse going. Oh, Allie!
That was a good
That was an awesome one.
This is Major Tom to ground control. I'm stepping through the door. Gonna soak up the sun. Gonna tell everyone to lighten up. Gonna tell them that I've got no one to blame for every time I feel lame.
It's Cheryl's Lou Review, Lou Review. Let's all talk about Lou's. Don't ask Ben, don't ask Jax, ask Cheryl. Cheryl's Lou Review.
There are 3 levels of washrooms in the park, ranging from full comfort stations with flush toilets, showers, and laundry facilities to mini comfort stations with individual flush toilets, showers, then the concrete brick buildings, which have just pit toilets that have no flushing involved. They have soap, water, and natural light. The facilities are kept quite clean. I'm going to rate these a flower.
It's a nice little touch having these dog waste disposal stations by the comfort stations and mini comfort stations.
It's a new day for a high. It's a new day for a high. Flying like I'm weightless, yet I'm losing all my senses, and it's making it impossible to die. Everything's in motion, yet I'm lost in the commotion, and I've never ever felt so freaking high.
For cell service, Bell, TELUS, Koodo, and Virgin Mobile, the service is spotty at best, and it doesn't seem to matter where you are in the park, whether you're at the campsite or at the beach. Sometimes you're just waiting for a web page to load or waiting for YouTube to get going. I spoke to one guy who said that he was unable to text his kids when they were at the beach. Other times, you can get okay service, but it's definitely not something I'd be relying on if your intention was to work from the campsite.
For boaters, the waters offshore of Inverhuron provide excellent fishing opportunities. Salmon, lake trout, brown trout, rainbow trout, pickerel, and bass. People angling from shore from the Little Sable River may catch rainbow trout, brown trout, bass, and perch. This is Market in the Park in Victoria Park in Kincardine. It is open Mondays from 9 till 3 from Victoria Day to Labor Day. They have a little bit of everything. Come out and enjoy.
You know you get 6 or 5, right?
That's what we're doing.
All right.
She's getting 3 and we're getting 3.
And guys, well done. Here's a bag.
Snaps.
Throw them in however you do.
How appropriate is this?
Ben, did you want this?
Okay. These are a little bit hot. I don't think I can finish it. Dilly, you're gonna have to finish it.
Yeah, show them. Show them. Hot on, Jaeger. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Party crowd's gone.
And look at the ones going out. That is good. This is what happens at the end of a long weekend, and that's why we try not to leave on the Monday. And this park has 4 dump spots.
It's that time again for Cole's Notes, and we are at Inverhuron Provincial Park.
What a beautiful weekend we have had.
Yeah, we lucked out again.
The weather is gorgeous. It's like summertime.
Totally.
No bugs. It's just been perfect.
Odd mosquito bite, not much.
I got 1 mosquito bite.
I got 2, but
Wow.
for the whole weekend, so that's pretty good.
Yeah,
Even
didn't-
hiking, nothing.
Yeah, didn't really notice any bugs, just the odd one here and there. So it was really good.
So we've been to this park many times in the past, and we are back to do an updated review of the park.
I think the last one was in season 1.
That's a while ago.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we really needed to do another review of this park. And it made us do a deeper look into the park as we prepared for this. And we did some trails that we've never done here before, and that was really nice. I really liked the Riverside Trail.
Yeah, that was a nice one.
Yeah,
that
it was
was
a good
the
one.
best one. Well, I like the one, the chain trail.
Yeah.
I like that one too.
We've
along
always
the
done
water.
that one.
Yeah, but I like that one too. Yeah.
One little tip, if you're coming here, you're going to want a lot of extension cord.
Yes, at least 100 feet.
Yeah.
It's always good to have that because some park, Arrowhead was another one I think that used a lot of extension cord too.
Yeah, some friends of ours brought 75 feet, and they're a couple feet short.
Yeah, so luckily we were able to spare our 25-foot
Yeah,
cord to them.
we brought 100 feet, and we were able to do it with 75. But yeah, so we had the extra cord to loan out.
So we're warning you in advance.
Yeah, so be prepared. Probably bring 100 feet of extension cord with you. But other than that, this park is really ideal for RVs. All the sites are level,
fairly
flat.
similar in appearance,
Yeah,
right?
they're all level and flat.
Gravel.
They have great drainage. No issues with puddling and mud or anything like that.
That's right.
And almost every site is electric. So it's really an RVer's paradise here. And it's not like an RV park. It's still like a provincial park, lots of privacy.
Yes, from when we first started camping here to now, there's been a lot more growth.
Yeah, the
And
trees.
the privacy is really good.
Yeah, because this campground, they built the campgrounds in stages with Gunpoint, then
Lime
Lime Kiln,
Kiln.
then Holmes Bay.
Yeah.
And a number of years ago, we looked at Holmes Bay.
And we never wanted to camp there because it was too open. We went bike riding this weekend and I was like, oh, this is really improved. Maybe we'll go there next time.
Yeah, next time we're going to check out Holmes Bay. It looks like that you could take the biggest of RVs into Holmes Bay.
Yeah,
like,
it accommodates large size.
yeah, any size RV you have, I think you can bring into Holmes Bay. There's some really big campsites there.
Yeah. So we didn't bring our kayaks to this park. A lot of times we don't on Lake Huron because you never know what the conditions are going to be with the water. So we just, one less thing for us to bring here.
And it's not all that exciting going out on Lake Huron if it's just a shoreline. You're going out in a great big lake. There's just a shoreline. You know, we like to kind of go down rivers and small lakes and explore.
Yeah.
So,
I
yeah,
mean,
we
there was
usually
a
don't.
couple choppy days. There was some real nice, calm days. You just don't know.
I kind of wish I would have brought the paddleboard. I saw somebody out there on their paddleboard. But again, that's pretty rare to take that out on Lake Hurons. Usually you have some pretty good waves, but we've had really calm water here.
Jax enjoyed himself immensely.
Yeah, the dog beach I used to think was a very small area, but it's actually a big area from where they have the signs. It's a pretty big area.
Yeah.
And that being said, the beach is huge now.
Yeah, last time there was only this much beach.
Yeah.
The water level was way too high. But
Yeah,
now,
people would walk by us last time, and we had to move our feet out of the way so that they didn't have to walk into the water. And now it's massive, so
Yeah.
it's great that that's come back.
biking trail or just trails for walking and biking through the park is good. Yeah, there's no actual store, visitor center, or amphitheater, or anything like that, but you're not far from. You can even go visit McGregor Point with your
Yeah, about
pass.
20 minutes north of here.
Yeah, we were in Kincardine for the day.
That's about 20 minutes south of here.
Yeah, we went to the market and checked out the harbor there.
It's very nice there.
Yeah, it's very nice to visit there. The staff seem to keep all the facilities quite clean. You see them out and about, so that's positive. Yeah.
So I guess we're at that time for a rating.
Yeah. What were you thinking? Oh, maybe I'll say what I'm thinking first.
Well, first of all, our first rating on this park was 2 thumbs up.
Yeah.
That's when that was our rating system.
Yeah.
So this is the first time giving it a 1 to 10 rating.
Yeah.
So what are you thinking?
I don't know, 8 or 8.5. What do you think?
There's nothing spectacular about it.
The sites are really good for privacy.
It's a really nice park, but there's no stunning views. There's no
Oh, they've got nice sunsets here.
Oh, that's right, the sunsets.
nice
Lake Huron
sunsets here.
sunsets are always great.
Yes, yes.
But for hiking, you don't have any big vistas and big lookouts and things like that. It isn't great for kayaking or anything, so
No.
I wouldn't go as high as an 8.5, but I think an 8 is pretty
Okay.
good.
All right, we'll compromise.
Yeah, because it is a good quality park.
It is.
I would recommend it for sure. So we are giving it an 8.
8 it is.
Okay, so where are we going next?
We are off to a park we haven't been to before, and that is McRae Lake Provincial Park up near Aurelia.
It's a small park, but we're excited to try it out.
Yep, another one to check off our list.
We'll see you then.
Bye.
Bye.